Would you please close your eyes and think about people who passed away in your family, and try to listen to their voices. Remember their smiling face. And let us recite Namo Amida Butsu together. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for your kind introduction of myself and my family. I'm here. Usually I bring my wife because sometimes I don't like to drive. The other reason is that she likes to visit different temples and meet with people. But this weekend so happened that she committed herself to go visit her parents in Fowler. Her father is 93 years old, mother is 91. So I told her she should spend more time with her parents when she can. So she is sending her regrets to you for not being here, not being able to attend this Obon service. But to me, both are important, but she's spending her quality time with her parents. It's nice. So I asked my youngest daughter, who is still living with me, to come with me instead. You know her answer, right? Well, she didn't say no. She said, Daddy, I already made a plan. She is getting together with friends to watch the World Cup. Not much I could say after that. But this world, I don't mean this world. Today in this country, many people are into sports, right? The World Cup or baseball, and wintertime is a football game. So I think this world, especially this country, our religion is a sport. That's more important than coming to church. But today, for this one service, it's nice for you to come and spend an hour or two to think about the relationship between you and your family members, deceased family members or friends, and also think about life that we are living. The Obon, to me, is one of the most important services in Japanese Buddhist traditions. I know this is the Buddhist tradition, but you don't see this in India or China, only in Japan. But it is very much kept up by Japanese people to think about their lives, think about the togetherness, oneness with people around. We are busy every day. We seldom have opportunity to just sit quietly and think about ourselves, the life that we are living. So to me, this Obon service is one of the most important services in our tradition. But so many other things, we have priority in our lives. One is, as I said, watching sports. In the sports, it's win or lose, right? Many of you have favorite teams of some sort of sports, right? When your team wins, you go, yeah! And you lose, the team loses, what happens? Oh. Do you have sports team team that you like to root? Okay. Everyone has, huh? No one likes to see your team losing. So, we have this win or lose situation. Win or lose. And everyone likes to go for winning, not losing. And the same thing applies to our life too, right? You want the winning, not the losing life. Don't be a loser. You want to be a winner in your life. So this win or lose, okay? Win or lose, this in Buddhism, we call this samsara. Samsara. Okay? Samsara is vicious cycle from darkness to darkness. Okay? What I mean is, win or lose, love and hate, right and the wrong, all these things are related. Birth and death. Birth and death. We always separate birth from death, winning from losing, right from wrong, love from hate. We do live our lives based on these two, A or B, plus or minus. And you like to keep the plus and remove the minus. Push the minus away, keep the plus on this side. And to do this, we do almost anything. Our life, you look at our lives, including myself, we like to see all this positive side, not the negative side. So even the religion, sometimes here we are using the religion to keep something good to us, get rid of the other negative one to the side. You don't want to see people you don't like. You like to be surrounded by someone you like all the time. You want to be always successful. But the life doesn't go that way. Winning, losing, hate, love, right and the wrong, it comes, goes. In the Buddhism, Shakyamuni Buddha said, do not. Okay, let me go back. Love and hate, right and wrong. Another aspect of life is happiness and unhappiness. Right? Everyone likes to have life of happiness. And Shakyamuni Buddha said, do not pursue happiness. Gee, you don't want to hear that kind of teaching, huh? You want to hear teaching that helps us find happiness. But the Shakyamuni said, do not pursue happiness. Then what do we pursue? He said, pursue the truth. The three treasures, we all together read. What does it say? Let me see. I have a hard time seeing the small print. It says, if we do not seek the truth of the Dharma in this life. So Buddha is saying, please seek the truth of the Dharma in this life. Truth of the Dharma, not the happiness. Okay? When you pursue happiness, you're not going to find true happiness. The truth is the one we need to hear. Truth is something that we need to find. Okay? So we come to a Buddhist temple and listen to the words of Buddha and find the truth in this life. Now, when we say truth, people say, well, there's a false too. Truth and false. No, not that kind of truth. Okay? So Buddhism teaches us the way to transcend the winning and losing, love and hate, birth and death, happiness and unhappiness. All these things are coming from our own convenience. happiness, definition of happiness is different from person to person. One's happiness is not other people's happiness. One's winning is not other people's winning. One's right is not other people's right. Right? Each individual has different ground. So it's not the common, you're not sharing the common ground with other people. You have your own limited view of what is right, what is wrong, what is happiness, what is unhappiness. What the Buddha is teaching us is to see ourselves being entrapped in that person that's right or wrong, happiness or unhappiness. As long as we dwell in that world, we will not find the true happiness. We have our own yardstick here, invisible yardstick. Using our yardstick, measuring. Okay, this is, I think, almost right. Mom, you're wrong. Reverend Umezu, I think you're wrong. We have our own yardstick. Using the yardstick, we measure happiness or unhappiness, winning or losing, right or wrong. This yardstick sometimes, right? Depends on how you're applying what you're looking at. Okay. Or if you say so, yeah, you're right. Changing like this. Not permanently fixed yardstick. But this yardstick itself needs to be examined. And that's where the Dharma comes in. Dharma, the teaching, is the light of wisdom allowing us to see our bakatareness, foolishness. We are asserting our bakatareness to each other, the foolishness to each other, and argue or sometimes fight. We need to have this moment to allow the light of wisdom coming into our life and touch the greater world surrounding each and every one of us. The big world embracing all beings equally. In that big world, when that big mind and heart touches us, even though we have our own yardstick, our lifestyle changes. Even you still judge what is right or wrong, you will not insist that overly. You still live a human life. Being a human life meaning making judgment. Being a human life is to have love and hate. I love my kids more than other people's kids. That is going to be part of my life. But at the same time, the bigger picture comes into my life, allowing me to understand other people's feelings, other people's mindset. Instead of arguing, oh, you think so. You don't need to go against that person that much. You could retrieve a little bit, and you could have more harmonious relationship. So, when we think about this Amida's light coming and touching us, it destroys our yardstick. It destroys our own foolishness once. That's the death of our self, the old self, and the born again as new self. That new self can feel feeling of happiness in each moment. Okage-sama de. It's not that I am living. I am allowed to be here. you acknowledge other people as part of this world and express your appreciation to one another. It is not just you who are living, other people around you, people who have lived and died before you, being part of you, allowing you to be the way you are. People who passed away, they are not disappearing from your life. They are indeed making you a stronger person and making you the way you are. And they are the ones who brought you here today. They are the ones who brought all of you here today to think about life and death. Think about the light coming from the world of oneness, the world of Tata. In that world, we become truly respectable fellow travelers, people whom you don't like, people who have gone before us. All these people are in the spirit of Namo Amida Butsu. They are encouraging each other and urging you to stop, pay attention to this life that given to us. So Obon is a very, very important service for all of us to have this moment to think about Amida's wishes to all beings. So let us continue to live our life with the light shining on each and every one of us. Thank you very much for being at this Obon service. And we have these young people in the front pew. Having these people as encouragement. When that age, it'd be nice to receive the words of Buddha. That makes big difference in people's lives. So let us encourage others to hear the teaching and walk together. Okay? Thank you very much. Please join me in Gassho. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu.